We'll go live. We're live. The question is, does anybody care that I'm live? I want to see some. This is my phone. I want to see some stuff. Mike is Mia. Hey, Mike. How are you? I know you. Mike, you should go on the YouTube. You guys should go to YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. Get involved in the chat. Because most of the chatters here are on YouTube. I'd go, but I can't. Okay. It's just a suggestion. Oh, hi, Ange. How are you? I'm going now. All right. Fine. Hi, Ange. How are you, hon? All right, there we go. We got some stuff there. I appreciate that. All right. Participating from Dublin, Ireland. I'm big in Europe. Getting bigger. That's it's got to be late over there. What, like 1 o'clock in the morning? That's late. All right. All right, I'm gonna get started. I don't know where everybody is. Maybe the alerts didn't go out. I don't know. What's up, Steve? You guys are on the wrong thing. Again, YouTube. Go to YouTube. I want to try to get. Oh, this song sucks. Alexa, skip. I got to try to get everybody on the same platform. That would be ideal. Like, I still need to have like a Twitter presence, but I want everybody who watches to be on YouTube. Because I can't. Because I just think if everybody's on the same. If everybody's on the same, watching on the same platform and seeing the same things that are being chatted about or whatever, there's only one conversation going on, not three. You know? Can't get on YouTube. Yes, you can, Steve. I know you can because you were on it last time. And now you're going to be here and you're going to be yelling and screaming and no one's going to be able to talk to you. That's funny. Oh, there's Jake. He's on YouTube. There's Augie. How are you? Augie, I look back. I screwed up last week. I thought that you had 2 notable top 10s. And you only have 1. And as a 10th place, you got 1 point all year. There's Gio. What's up? There you go. There's Mike. There's CJ. How are you, sir? All right, I don't know where Charlie is. Maybe he's got a Little League game or something, or a hockey game, or he's always got something going on. There's Charlie right now. I speak of the devil. All right. Well, Charlie, haven't missed anything. Timmy Tommy Power. Don't be a wise ass. All right. I am going to start. I'm in much better spirits than I was last week. I appreciate those who reached out to check up on me. That was entirely unnecessary. It's not only the golf stuff, it's other stuff that I don't really want to talk about here. Alexa, lower the volume. It's just stuff I don't really want to get into. It's not really for public consumption, although it would be entertaining. It's my life. There's nothing to laugh about. There you go, Steve. See? That wasn't that hard. Maybe I'll line up on Monday and have it tweaked. Joe Gio, same thing. Hi, Chad. Yes, you're doing great. Sorry about Woodland. Yeah, I knew I was screwed. It's the way it works. You got one house bet that cashed in a year or two? Big win in 8-year-old baseball game. 4-3-1. Good job, Charlie. Effing Neiman. Hug. Yeah. All right, we'll talk about that. I'm going to start. Thanks for checking in. Your retweets and your likes and subscribes and all that crap. Let's get that out of the way. on the Angry Elf Farman this week. Glad to see you doing a show. There's my brother. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, surprising. Chad, I really felt good about it. I changed my mind too many times. I should have changed my mind, obviously. And I had Davis in my player pool, but I just no conviction. Jake, Gio, Steven, CJ, Chad, Tibby, Tommy Lewis. All right, it's been like 20 events total, Dick. I deserve that. I deserve that. The point still stands. The ROI on those house bets, not great. All right, anyway, time to start. Thank you for being here. Let me get going here. I don't even know where I'm going to start. Oh, show and tell. Little show and tell action. This is from my friend Mike in Milwaukee. I don't know if he wants me to put his name out there. I don't even know his Draftkings name, I don't think. Or, I probably do. I just don't remember at the moment. But we'll show and tell action. My friend Mike. Mike is a good writer. Should be like an inspirational writer. He wrote me, he sent me a couple DMs over the last couple of months. I got to say, it's pretty badass. So much to the point where I shared it with other people. I said, look what somebody wrote me. How cool is this? I have a new playlist going tonight, and I have to be honest with you. I'm not loving it so far. We might run out of songs. All right. This is from Mike. I got a note. I'm going to read it to myself first, and if it's good, I'm going to read it out loud. It's going to be good. But if it's a little too cheesy, I'm going to keep that off the air. All right? Oh, this song sucks. Alexa, skip. Well, thank you, card. He's thanking me. I don't do anything. Nagels, well, this send a little something for show and tell to say thank you. Your show has changed the way I build lineups. How about that? And I'm having a lot better success. How bad were hers picks originally? No more Nancy the accounting picks, and no more trying to get exposure to everyone. I appreciate what you do and look forward to the show every week. No relation to Chad, okay? Sorry for the... Okay. Let's see what we got here. Quite the wrapping job. Ho, 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 ho. Look at that bad boy. Ryder Cup. Whistling Straits. Dave Ronabuya. I don't need you to send me a logo ball anymore. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is show and tell. Ryder Cup. Whistling Straits. It's 2020. Man, I don't know. Okay, if Dave Ronabuya, if they have 2021, they're not going to redo all the merch, right? It's all going to be 2020 Ryder Cup. That got moved back a year. Anyway, thanks to my friend Mike in Milwaukee. I've always wanted to go to Wisconsin. I have family in Madison now. I tried to talk to them about the Ryder Cup. I don't even know if they knew what it was. But this is awesome. This is going on my ball rack. All right? I fucking love logo balls. All right. That's awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Announcements. I don't have any announcements. What's the other thing? Show and tell, announcements, something else. What's the other thing we do? Shout-outs. Hell no. No shout-outs. All right, Listener League. Let's get that out of the way. All right, everybody's favorite segment, the Listener League. I feel good tonight. I got good energy. It was freaking hot as shit today. I survived. I feel good. I feel much better than I did last week, which I know you're all excited about. All right, Listener League. I don't need that. I'll leave that there. That's for later. That's for later. All right, the winner of the Listener League at Rocket Mortgage was our oldie but a goodie. Bobby Phelps, Bleed Blue 1979. Bobby Phelps, he's like a year one guy. Now, I didn't have that many year one guys. Bobby Phelps was a staple back in the day. So I'm glad he's still participating. He's a Ranger fan, though. And, obviously everybody knows the Rangers suck. So that's unfortunate. But overall, still a good guy. I happen to know that my brother is a Ranger fan. My favorite person in the whole wide world, Jay Seals, he is a Ranger fan. I know a lot of Ranger fans in my life. I have no ill will towards Bobby Phelps because he's a Ranger fan. He just has to admit that they suck. All right. He won by 32 points. This was interesting. The guy who came in second, he finished in second by, quick math, 58 points. So these two guys ran away from the field. Ran away from it. Bleed Blue 1979 got 40 points for winning the Listener League. Finished with 607 points, won by 32. His lineup, no Cam Davis, but 5 guys in the top 25. That'll do it. Troy Merritt, T2. Seamus Power, T8. Sung J M, T8. Jason Kokrak, T12. Max Homa, T25. And fucking Cameron Tringali, T14. Cameron Tringali sucks. I thought that guy missed the cut. And all of a sudden, I see him in the first major leaderboard. Like, he missed the cut. He was like -3. No, made the cut. Probably on the number. Ended up T14. That guy sucks. Probably a nice fella. But Bobby Phelps, a little lucky to get that guy through. Need a little luck. Better to be lucky than good. Believe me. All right, second place. Notable top 10s. Notable top 10s. Everybody's favorite segment. Black and Gold for Life. I think he's a Steeler fan. Ben's washed up, buddy. Black and Gold for Life, 575 points. He got 25 points. Congratulations. All right, third place. GF Link. I mean, this guy lost by, how many points is that? Lost by 90 points. GF Link. 90. Came in third place. 90 points behind the winner. He got 20 points. Congratulations. Some lady. It's somebody's wife. They told me, I don't know whose wife it is. Blonde Ambition 8. Blonde Ambition 8. It might be Carter. It might be somebody in England. McSporty. I can't. It's somebody's wife is now playing. Notable top 10. Finished in fourth place. Congratulations. 15 points. Got herself on the board. She just started playing like 2-3 weeks ago and is determined to beat her husband. And notable top 10. That'll do it. Although I don't know who the husband is. I forget. And I apologize to both the wife and the husband. All right. Fifth place. This guy's about a freaking tear. Notable top 10s all over the place. J-Rod, 1810. Finished fifth place. Got 12 points. Sixth place. Pico3. Pico3. Likes Prince for some reason. He got 9 points. Congratulations. TJ Junk, 77. TJ Junk, 77. Finished seventh place. Got 7 points for TJ Junk, 77. Eighth place, Florida Bulldogs. I know that guy. He got 5 points. Ninth place, J2 Kane. Got 3 points. And I Fly for Rye. Closing out notable top 10s. That's our friend Dennis. He gets a point. Former winner. I forget what tournament it was. He smoked the field. But there you go. That's notable top 10s. Congratulations to everybody. Our buddy, what's his name? Big Red. I retweeted it. Sent out the standings. Things are getting hot. It's very close at the top. We got like 5-6 weeks to go. We're going to go through the Tour Championship. The Tour Championship. Through Eastlake. Because that's when golf season's over. At least it is for me anyway. And that's when we'll have our winner of the bagel. All right? All right, that's notable top 10s. All right, I don't want to look at that anymore. We're not going to go over my lineup. And I had a rough week. I didn't write any of this down because I wasn't going to talk about it. On Friday morning or Friday afternoon, I went from like, holy shit, I'm going to have a sick week to, oh my God, I'm having the, how did that happen? And, you got the bird, it's a birdie fest, and you got the par fives and everything else. And, you just do the math. Like, all right, my guy's 3 under. He's got 2 par fives left. He's got that easy par 4. Everybody's birdieing. He's going to finish like 5, 6 under. What's the big deal? And then these guys all shoot like 37, 38 on the back in their last 9, and they missed the cut. It was bad. Frustratingly bad. But Brendan Todd went from T8 to miss the cut. Chez Reavie missed the cut. Adam Hadwin was 2 under with 9 holes to go and shot 39. 39! Everybody's shooting 30, 31, 32. He shoots 39. What the hell, man? It was so frustrating. I didn't have any like live action or anything else. I was so pissed. I had some other stuff going on. I did throw a little on Sung Jae later on. But man, I'm so sick of these late Friday afternoon bogeys or late round, whether in the morning or in the afternoon, late round bogeys to miss the cut. It happened to 3 guys. I don't even remember who I had. Doesn't matter. So I kind of just went like the hell with it. Like, I'm done. All my season long, so I'm done. One and done, I'm done. The Cup, I'm done. Junkies League, done. I'm just playing out the string. All right, it's time to bring in this, play all the seniors, play all the scrubs, get Nagel out of there. I'm done. Like, my golf season is over. Now, in one of the one and dones, there's a segment, and this is the first event in the segment. That'd be fine, but I'm cooked. So, why am I doing this? I don't know. I had like I wasn't going to do a show. I texted my brother the other day, said, well, I'm not doing a show next week. Talked to a couple other guys, said, I don't think I'm going to do a show. I said, John Deere, I need a break. I'm freaking dying. I'm hit a wall. We've been doing golf shows since like the restart last year in June and had like 3 weeks off for the holidays, and that was it. And it's like, man, I'm done. I just want on vacation. It's 100 degrees every day. I'm going to recharge the batteries. I'll be back for the Open. But I couldn't set up the listener league without making a deposit. So I'm like, oh, well, I have to make the listener league. I wasn't going to put a lineup in, everything. Like I said, everything's over with. Who cares? And I'm like, oh, well, I got to make a deposit for the listener league. All right. I'll play a little bit. So, yeah, Charlie, reduce your bankroll week. Yeah, fine. Xander's playing in Scotland. And I thought if I don't do a show, maybe Xander will win the Scottish Open. Because ever since I started doing the show, he still hasn't won. And then the 1 week I don't do a show, he'll ends up winning. That would be funny. There's irony there. Irony. All right, I'm off track. Do I want to mention any of this? Like Doc Redman was 19-20% owned, and he missed the cut. Seb Straka was 19-20% owned. He missed the cut. Right? But then you got a guy like Kevin Kisner who's 19-20% owned. Plays great. Joaquin Neiman, 20% owned. Plays great. Jason Kokrak, 20% owned. Plays great. There's no fucking rhyme or reason to whether a guy, high ownership or low ownership, whether he's going to play well or not. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm convinced. Bryson missed the cut. Cameron Tringali, top 20 finish, 18%. So I'm like, I've hit my wit's end. I can't take it anymore. I'm trying, like every week, I'm out here and I'm looking at ownership and I'm trying to figure it out and make decisions. Alexa, skip. Make decisions, and I'm driving myself freaking crazy. So I'm not going to do that anymore. And let's see if we can do something to salvage something towards the end of the year. Maybe we could get a 6-6 for once in our fucking lives. That'd be nice. So I don't know. I haven't really put a finger. I used to be good at this. I swear to God, I used to be good at this. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm like overexposed. I'm listening to too many things. I'm not listening to enough things. I'm looking too much at shit that doesn't matter, like ownership, perhaps. But some of these things are common sense. And just because they're common sense doesn't mean that they're going to work out. Kokrak and Im last week. Kokrak's 19% owned. Sanjay Im's 8% owned. I don't remember I don't know where they both finished, which kind of hurts my. That's not really an argument. It hurts my point. I don't know where Kokrak finished. Im was what, T8? I don't know if Kokrak was higher or lower than that. I just know he was in the top 20. But Im was a better play there. Even Bubba, 3% owned. That's a great play. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? It's gone. All right, I'm done talking about that. This whole thing with making a player pool and seeing how they all do, that's a 2-week experiment that's going to end. I had Cam Davis in there. Freaking wins the tournament. But I never really considered putting him in my lineup. I'm like, yeah, I like him. He's good. But that doesn't do this does me no good now. Like, oh yeah, well, I like Cam Davis. He was in my player pool. Did I have him in my lineup? No. So who gives a shit? In the 8K range, my two guys, I like Kisner, T8, and Gary Woodwin, miscut. I wonder if there was a world where I could have played Sungjae T8, Gary Woodwin, Kisner T8, Pat Perez T14, Matt McNeely T21. How many players is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cam Davis. That's 3 guys in the 7s. Who knows? Maybe I could have gotten – no, I couldn't have gotten Coke. Yeah, I guess I could have gotten Kokrak on that lineup. There was a world of these like 20 players. There's a world where I might have been able to come up with a decent lineup based on my player pool, which is really what I was going for. But I'm just grasping at straws. I'm trying to find anything I can. There's no perfect system. Listen, I'm a beaten man. I am a broken, beaten man at the end of a really, really long golf season. Yelling and screaming at my computer. I'm trying to find whatever I can. The freaking one and done. I told you, Kokrak, T12, by the way. I found it. So, Sanjay, better play. Jason Kokrak, he was the one and done pick, right? 24th in the world, T12. Joaquin Neiman, he's 30th in the world, T2. Did I take those guys? No. Of course not. Next year, we're taking those guys. We don't care about anything else. We're going by the book. We're going to have one entry by the book. Then we're going to have another entry with our gut, and we'll see how it goes. That's next year. January. Fucking pumped. All right. All right. Am I done with that? Lineup, top 20, notable top 10s, blah, blah, blah. All right. John Deere, 824. We're in good shape. Steve, what did you tell me 10 years ago? Oh, screw you, Steve. All right. I get excited. All right? Nothing wrong with a little passion. Screw you. All right? Makes no difference. This passion didn't hurt the Giants beating the fucking Patriots a couple times in the Super Bowl. Didn't stop the Mets from winning the World Series in 1986. All right, this passion is here. It didn't stop the Devils from winning 3 fucking Stanley Cups. There's nothing wrong with a little passion. Screw you. That's my boy Steve. Big fan. Shout out to Charlie. All right, the John Deere. All right, so I'm a beaten and broken man, right? I have no idea what to do, how to make picks, what I should rely on, who I should listen to. I want to get back to like my roots, but I don't ever remember what my roots are. That's the problem. All right? It's like, well, just do what you used to do. I don't remember what I used to do. I haven't looked at ownership yet this week. By the way, FanShare Sports, you use a promo code BAGEL20. I don't know what it'll get you, but you can use it. But you know what? I didn't use them this week. Because, it's back in the day, 5 years ago, I didn't even know what ownership projections were. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to pick that guy because he's good. And he fits this golf course. I wasn't worried about ownership. I wasn't worried about who else was taking him. I wasn't worried about nothing. And all of a sudden, the guys I picked were having decent weeks. Well, not hard. I think I got like too knee-deep into it. I really do. Because when I'm into something, I am knee-deep into it. If I don't like something, I could not care less. So it's, yin and yang. But if I like something, I'm into it. So maybe that's my problem. Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. So what I look at, this is John Deere. You got tons of course history. You know what? You got to make birdies, ball striking bastards. You got to be a good putter, apparently. And it's a week before a major. I wrote down John Deere. What am I looking at? Form, course history. History and JDC is pathetic. I don't know why I wrote that down. History and John Deere Classic is pathetic. I don't think I want pathetic course history. Pathetic course history? Yeah. I don't think I want that. So I don't know why I wrote that down. You got bent grass greens, right? That's all I've been hearing about is these stupid bent grass greens. Well, I know a lot of like bent. I'm not special, but I know I pay more attention to bent grass greens because that happens to be a surface that my favorite player, Xander Schauffele, has played well on before and won on. So whenever I hear a golf course with bent grass greens, I get a little excited. Like, oh, Xander won at the Greenbrier. They have bent grass greens. Oh, Xander won WGC China. They got bent grass greens. So and also my buddy, Twitterless Steve, another friend of mine, Golf Gambling Podcast. Shout out to those guys. I forget what tournament it was in Texas. It may have been the Byron Nelson. May have been Valero. I don't remember. But there was a maybe cassette. Congaree. I don't remember which one, but there was a golf course where they played on bent grass greens. And I asked my friend Steve, I said, hey, can you give me a list of some of these golf courses that have bent grass greens? And he did because he's like Golf Google, my buddy Steve. And the Greenbrier is one of them. Colonial is another one. There's some other ones. And like the 3M, they have them. The one in Vegas, Summerlin, TPC Summerlin, I think. I got a whole list. Anyway, the point is that if you want to, I like to pay attention. I think it means something. If you look at certain guys and you see like all their great results are all on similar type golf courses, I think you can take something from that. So when I was looking at this event, I said, all right, I need guys that are like in halfway decent form. Maybe they played here well before. Maybe they haven't. And, they got they have decent results on bent grass greens because you're going to have to be able to make some putts. At any time you start making putts on bent grass greens, you're going to move, well, on any greens, anytime you're making putts, you're going to have a high finish. And you got to make a lot of putts. It just makes sense. At least it makes sense to me. So that's what I did. And I didn't put a ton of time into it. Just kind of looked at the tiers and said, kind of like that guy. And that was it. And I moved on. And the picks probably suck. And I'm going to lose. And I'll probably have 4 out of 6 or something. And my pick for the one and done, I'll probably miss the cut or T20 or T40 or something like that. And then it'll be the British Open. And we'll move on. And nobody cares. Right. All right. Music too loud? Alexa, lower the volume. I'm getting a repeat of. What's the matter, Steve? All right. Harmon is a great putter. Wins by 5. Wins easy. Oh, Charlie likes Brian Harmon. All right. Good for you, Charlie. Charlie, you know what? I gave you a little bit of shit about Neiman last week. I thought that was pretty square, and the guy lost in a playoff. He didn't make a bogey till the first playoff hole. That was unbelievable. It's a great performance from Joaquin Neiman. It was a great pick. I'm sorry it didn't work out totally for you. All right? All right. 8:32. All right, I'm going to try to rip through this as fast as I can. Cecil, go away. Freaking pain in my ass. All right. There's only 4 guys 10,000 above. You got Berger, M, Harmon, Cam Davis. You know, I don't like Davis after a win. Seems to be pretty common. Again, I have no ownership. I'm just kind of going based on feel. Charlie likes Brian Harmon. That's fine play. Guy's been playing great. His only missed cut was at the Ocean Course, I think, and he really had no chance there. He's been playing great. I don't remember his course history here, but nothing wrong with Brian Harmon. I did not go in that direction. My dad took Sung Jae Im as his one and done. My dad's all excited about the last segment. He's like, "Oh, I got some bullets left." Freaking pumped. So he asked me if he should play Berger or Im. I said, "I'll pick the wrong one." He's like, "All right, well, I can do that too. I'm going to pick Im." Oh, who knows? Berger putts well on bent grass greens. I had Sung Jae Im last week. Is there a Sung Jae the week after thing in play here? Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think it's a great pick by my dad. I wasn't about to tell him no. I've been wrong about everything for months. Sung Jae's not great on bent grass greens, although he does have like one top 10, I think, at a Greenbrier. And I clung to that. Or a top 10 at Colonial, something like that. I clung to that. So, Sung Jae, he could putt on bent grass based on one finish at Colonial. And last week was not bent grass greens, which some people are confused about. Anyway. Although there's that Olympic thing with Sung Jae. This will be his last event before he goes to Japan. And maybe he plays well. Berger. I don't know why Berger's playing, to be quite honest with you. I never like guys that I don't know why they're playing. I don't mind that Harmon pick. I think Henley and Streelman are really popular. But I was looking at it. I was thinking about it. Bent grass greens, right? Got the Greenbrier, got Colonial, got the Shriners. And then I realized fucking Kevin Na won all 3 of those tournaments. He's won all 3. In fact, 4 out of his 5 wins are all come on bent grass greens. I'm not overthinking this. Kevin Na's like 45-1. That's absurd. Some of these guys are like 20. And Kevin Na's 45. Kevin Na's just as good, if not better, than these guys. I don't know his ownership. I don't care. All I know is that Kevin Na and bent grass greens is playable. Very, very. He's live. He's live because he can make a lot of putts. It's fucking pure. His last 3 John Deeres, a 13th, an 8th, and a miscut. Now, the miscut in his last appearance here was a little odd because he wasn't coming. He wasn't playing. He wasn't in the worst form in the world when he missed that cut. But yeah, come on. He won the Shriners. He won Colonial. He won Greenbrier. It's live. His only win on non-bent grass greens is the Sony. And if Harris English can win twice this year, and Jason Kokrak can win twice this year, and who's the other guy? I think those are the only 2. Stuart Sink can win twice this year. Why can't Kevin Na win twice? Of course he can. All right, his last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. His last like 7 events, all right? T12, after the whole Players disaster, and he withdrew and whatever, T12 at the Masters. Bent grass greens, by the way, at a golf course Kevin Na doesn't even freaking belong on. 7,500 yards or whatever it is. T12, Kevin Na, putting his ass off. Missed the cut at the Heritage. That's a little concerning. Maybe like a hangover from the Masters, maybe? I don't know. T29 at Valspar. That's a Kevin Na golf course, T29. Miscut at the PGA. All right. Kevin Na at the Ocean course? Give me a break. T32 at Colonial. All right. It's not great, but it's not hideous. Miscut at Torrey Pines, the U.S. Open. Again. Of course he's going to miss the cut there. At a T47 at the Travelers. I forgot to look this up. This may or may not be true. All right? It might be true for somebody else, but not Kevin Na. But I think Kevin Na had like a good couple days and then had a rough Sunday at the Travelers. So his T47 wasn't as bad as a T47 would look. I think like a three shots difference on us. Like if he shot 71 instead of 74 on Sunday, that moves him like top 25. And if he comes into this event coming off a T25, maybe people, I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh, Kevin Na coming off a top 25. He's coming over to a course where he finished 13th and 8th. He's won 3 times at bent grass greens. Let's fucking go. He's 45-1. Kevin Streelman's 20. What the fuck are we doing? That's a fucking no-brainer. So I like Kevin Na a lot. 45-1. Let's fucking go. My one and done pick, by the way. All right? We're going to make a late run. We need like 3 winners. This is going to be the first one. All right? All right. Cheers. I think I made a good case. That's a good case right there. Kevin Na. Why not? Apparently his irons have been shit lately. That's great. I hope his stats plummet down to the bottom of all your freaking models. This is the guy. That's the guy. So when this tournament's over on Sunday and Kevin Na wins on bent grass greens again because he made a ton of putts, you take your models and you fucking piss on them. They don't mean anything. What happened? All of a sudden his ball striker turned around. What a shock. All right. Can't wait. All right. Anybody else in the 9? Streelman, Henley, Seamus Power, Aaron Wise, Noren. Nah. I like nah. $8,000 range. Kazire, Mav McNeely. Not on Poa, Mav McNeely. Troy Merrick, Glover, ZJ, Lebiota, Moore, Redmond, Munoz, Gim, Vegas. This might be the first time in my life I've ever had something, I don't know, positive to say about Zach Johnson. I never played Zach Johnson. My brother, he's a big fan of Zach Johnson for some reason. Likes to play him at certain courses or whatever. I'm trying something different. I'm trying to Try to change things up a little bit, see if I can find what I've been missing. I'm sure he's popular because of his great course history and what have you and whatever. I don't know what his ownership is. I don't care. I look at the guys in the $8,000 range. He's 8,500, and it works for me. It works for me. Just finished T25 at the Travelers. I just said Kevin Na, a 3-shot difference. If he was top 25 at the Travelers, he'd be on everybody's radar. It's T32 at Colonial, T29 at the Valspar. That is all very respectable. Whatever his miscuts were, it's the same situation as Kevin Na. Doesn't belong on those golf courses. Colonial, Valspar, Travelers, John Deere, yeah. This guy's won a Masters. Does that mean anything on bent grass greens? He's won Colonial twice. He's won this event. He hasn't missed the cut here since 2007. Now, it's been well documented that nobody can quite end a made cut streak quite like me. All right, I'm putting that Nagels stink all over Zach Johnson this week. And we'll see what happens. He's got 7 top 5s since 2007. This is his 19th appearance. 19! Seemed like a no-brainer. See, my problem is I don't play the no-brainers. All right? I try to get cute, and it's like, you know what? That's too obvious. I'm not playing that guy. No! Play that guy. Unless it's egregious. Unless it's Cameron Tringali or Howard Varner or Seb Straka or who's that other guy? The ball striking bastard. Matthew Neesmith. All right? I can live with Zach Johnson. At the John Deere. Who cares? Okay? Okay. I think people are going back to Doc Redman. I think there's like a thing with Doc Redman, like this whole little FOMO thing going on. I could be wrong about this, but I don't think Doc Redman was a highly heralded amateur. I could be wrong about that. Like, Doc Redman, he's going to be the next big thing. I just think that he won like the USAM or the NCAA title or something. And I don't know. I don't understand the Doc Redman thing. I just don't get it. So one of the things I did was because I was talking about I may have been a little too strong on the agronomy this week, but I just looked at the most recent Greenbrier leaderboards, looked at a couple of Colonial leaderboards, see if I can find some obscure names, and then take a look at those guys and see, like, all right, yeah, bent grass greens, maybe this is their week. So I looked at Sebastian Munoz. Recent form. This is pretty good. Recent form, Sebastian Munoz. T3. At Colonial, by the way, bent grass. T3. Miscut. T67. Guys on fire. T67. Now, I talked about this before with Kevin Na. Sebastian Munoz at the Travelers at T67. Shot 76 on Sunday. Plummeted down the leaderboard. All right? He had 3 straight 69s. Nice. 69, 69, 69. 76. All right. At the Travelers, 69, 3 straight 69. What's that? He's like 6, 7 under par. I don't know what the Travelers is. I don't know if that's a par 71. I think it's a par 71. So he's like 6 under par going into Sunday. Probably had to go real low, and he did not. He went real high. It's dropped to T67. At the John Deere Classic, Sebastian Munoz has a miscut and a 37th place. So 1 out of 2. It's not great. It's not robust course history. But I looked at some notable finishes on bent grass greens. My boy Sebastian Munoz just pepper leaderboards. 2017 Greenbrier, which Xander won, by the way, T3. 2019 Greenbrier, T7. Again, Colonial, not too long ago, finished T3. Back in the fall, they had that CJ Cup and that Zozo Championship in Vegas and California, back-to-back, both on bent grass greens. And CJ Cup, 9th place. Zozo Championship, T14. I think Munoz likes himself some bent grass greens. The last time he played on bent grass greens, he finished T3rd. That's not bad. So what the hell? Let's play Sebastian Munoz. I got no problem with him. I'd rather play him than Doc Redman or Jonathan Vegas. Okay, that's my opinion. I'm going for agronomy. I could Samsonite the shit out of this week. Yes. But if I'm right, it's a big if. All right. I think this is the last guy in my lineup, but he's next in pricing, so I'm gonna do him next. In the 7s, I'm gonna play Kyle Stanley, an old favorite of mine. Kyle Stanley. Is my music off? No. Again, I went back. I looked at some old leaderboard and see who could pop, and I haven't played Kyle Stanley in a long time. He's like one of my guys. He's like an old, again, trying to get back to my roots. I always played Kyle Stanley. Ball striking bastard. Again, I don't know his ownership. 7,900. This is his 11th appearance at the John Deere. He's got 2 missed cuts. 4 top 20s. That's respectable. I'll take a top 20. Give me 5 top 20s. He's got a second here in 2011. That was 10 years ago, but did happen. He's got a T5 at the WGC in China on bent grass. I don't know if that means anything. A T8 at Colonial, T42 at Memorial, T54 at Travelers, and a T41 at the Rocket Mortgage. Okay. Not great. Not really percolating. Not a great result on bent grass. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong about the bent grass thing. Maybe I just need a guy who can give me a solid 35th place finish, Kyle Stanley. And that's fine. Don't make a late bogey on Friday to miss the cut. All right? That happens to me every goddamn week. Not you, Kyle. We've been through a lot together. All right? So I'm going to play Kyle Stanley. Not playing Harold Varner. Not playing Pat Perez, who I had on my player pool. Now everybody seems to like him. I'm not playing Kramer Hickok. I'm going to play Steve Stricker. I have a little theory about Steve Stricker. I haven't heard one freaking peep about Steve Stricker from any of the stat guys. You know why? Because he don't have fucking stats because he's not on the goddamn PGA Tour. And the fact that he just won the Players' Championship, the Seniors Player Championship, and had a 7th and 11th in his last 3 appearances on the Senior Tour. That doesn't show up in Fantasy National now, does it? No. So nobody knows how good Steve Stricker's playing. So he's not in any model, and nobody's playing him. I don't know. Maybe everybody's playing him. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This guy passed on the U.S. Senior Open, which he's a defending champion of, to play the John Deere Classic. He's made the cut here 13 of 14 times. He's got 3 wins, 3 top 5s, and a 10th. It's his 15th appearance. Again, that's a no-brainer. I don't care about ownership. I don't care that he's 100 years old. I don't give a shit. I'm playing the no-brainer plays. I'm playing Zach Johnson. I'm playing Steve Stricker. We can figure out the rest as we go along. All right? Right. Timmy Tommy Lewis, Chez Reavy, JT Poston. He's interesting. I think he's a Bermuda guy, though. All right, so I don't have anybody below like 7,500. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, because I started my lineup with 9,500. I got two guys in the eights, ZJ and Munoz. I got Kyle Stanley and Steve Stricker. I don't. What am I looking for? What am I looking at here? I don't see. All these guys suck. You just gotta get lucky. All these guys suck. So I was looking around at some leaderboards, like I said. I saw a guy has a T3 at the Greenbrier. Saw a guy with a T3 at the 3M. Those are bent grass greens. I saw a guy, his last three John Deere Classics, 25th, 23rd, 47th. No miscuts in there. Now, his last four starts, not great. Kind of like Sebastian Munoz. All right, maybe we could catch these guys on the upswing. Why am I always trying to play guys in good form? It's only a matter of time before they fall off the cliff. Richard Werenski. Last four starts. Miscut. T25. Might have found something. And similar to Sebastian Munoz, and I think Kevin Na, 68, 69. It's not bad. And a 72. To fall down to T25. He was kind of in the mix. And one thing I remember at Richard Werenski, last year, he won the Barracuda, I want to say. And that was right after that T3 at the right after that T3 at the 3M. He went on and won the Barracuda. I remember that because my dad picked Richie Werenski in his one and done for the Barracuda. The same week JT won the WGC. My dad hit a double. I think those were his only 2 wins of the year. Maybe. Anyway, point is that Richie Werenski gets hot. He sticks with him. Right? He got a third and then a win. Now he's got a T25. He can keep it going. He just missed 3 cuts in a row. That's a solid make a cut play. He likes it here. He can play well on bent grass. He's fine. So I'm going to play Richard Werenski. What do I got to lose? Nothing. It's the fucking John Deere. Who cares? So Kevin Na, some real ball striking bastards, some putters, no bombers. Not really. A couple old guys. It's a real eclectic group. Kevin Na, Zach Johnson, Sebastian Munoz, Kyle Stanley, Steve Stricker, and Richie Werenski. That is not terrible. That's some veteran leadership, some decent putters besides Kyle Stanley. I don't know which one of these guys is going to miss the cut. One of them's going to. And you know what? I'm not going to let it ruin my week. Not even a little. This is fucking golf. And next week's the Open. And, whatever. Whatever. Season's over. All right. The only guy I thought might be like interesting below 7,000. It's pretty gross. It's Bill Haas. But it's fucking Bill Haas. He's like 6,200, 63 maybe. But you don't have to dip into the sixes. Why would you dip into the sixes? So I'm not dipping into the sixes. The top isn't good enough to dip into the sixes, in my opinion. But I thought about Bill Haas. See if Bill Haas does something this week. I got a feeling. All right, so that's it. I only made one bet. I bet Kevin Na. I like it a lot. He's my one and done pick. And I think the veterans will all play well. A lot of top 20s, top 25s, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. And Xander's playing in Scotland. All right. Yeah, it's the one and done. I got my list here. The John Deere is like the worst tournament outside of the alternate, what do you call them? The what do you call those? What are those events that are opposite field? Opposite field events? Does that sound right? Outside of the 4 opposite field events, the John Deere is the worst. 32 out of 36. So Berger's 16th, ranked 16th in the world. I have him available to me. And the next lowest ranked Sung J.M. I used. The next lowest ranked guy is Kevin Na, who's ranked 40th in the world. Harmon's 46, Charlie. So Harmon's not a gross play. But I'm going to play Na. All right, that's it. Show's over. 8:55. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, if you're not already. Maybe hit that like button. There's a little, if you're not familiar with the like button, there's a little thumb that says like on it. And if you just click that, that helps. I don't know how it works, but it's supposed to be a thing. So click the like button and make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Twitter and you can retweet the show or quote tweet the show and say whatever you want about it, be an advertising agent for me. Be an advertising agent for me, because I don't like doing it because it sounds and looks thirsty. I don't want to be thirsty. And if you don't like the show, then don't do it. It's not that hard. If you like the show, tell people you like it. It's not that bad. All right. I haven't seen a lot of comments. I'm going to go to the board now. If you want to hang around, talk about anything, we can. In the meantime, good luck to you this week. I kind of like Matthew Fitzpatrick in the Scottish Open. Forgot to mention that. I have done, again, no spreadsheet. Didn't really look at anything. Just based on what I heard on the golf course. Again, my boys over at the Golf Gambling Podcast, Boston Capper, and Twitterless Steve. It's just, and I know people like Terrell Hatton. It's just a good thing. Just like a thing with Matthew Fitzpatrick. It's a hunch. I don't know what his odds are, but I kind of like Fitzpatrick. Anyway, all right, I'm going to do this thing. If anybody, why do you hate Cameron Trigali? Hi, Liam. Oh, Chad, you got another baby there. Why do I do not? No, I guess I do. I did not watch the match. He's so overrated, Chad. He's overrated. He's never done anything, ever. Like, in this, like, community, they talk about guys' ceiling and upside and their floors, and you're betting the ceiling. I heard Jeff Feinberg says that all the time. You bet the ceiling. What's Cameron Trigali's ceiling? It's maybe a top 10? He's not any good. He's not that good. And he says his ownership is always ridiculous. And he stinks. He's made a lovely career. I'm sure he's a great family guy. Whatever. But he's like a swing season Tony Finau. If that. He's not even qualified for the majors. And he's got like 25% ownership in some of these events. He sucks. He's got like 3 career top. Like, I don't have the exact numbers, but he does nothing to impress me. And I'm sorry that bothers you. Play Cameron Trigali every week. Have a good time. Cash your tickets. I'm going to lose because I don't play Cameron Trigali. Thoughts on Vegas? Olivia, got you 5 viewers from my own age. How am I supposed to respond to that comment? I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that comment. This is Bazza McClaff, Stu Gotts on Twitter. It's a pain in my ass. And now I was supposed to be Very appreciative. Not appreciative. I did not watch the match. Always agree. Always. Informative, entertaining. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate that. Chad, this doesn't have to be a thing. Play character guy all you want. Furyk at the senior. Thoughts on Vegas? His 4 is great. Maybe a top. No one compares him to the best of the PGA. I bet Harman, Streelman, Sanjay Henley, and Munoz. Maybe a top 10. Notable top 10, Augie. All right. Steve, I like that pick. And Munoz. No one compares him to the best of the PGA. Yes, but when everybody plays him, it annoys me. I don't know what to tell you. He is great for. I got the Nagel kiss of death on Munoz. Talk about your favorite narratives. 2 years when I retired, if I get people down there. Because he's $7,700. Cameron Tregali's in this field? No, he's not. Damn it, Nagel, don't ruin Munoz. That's our family guy this week. Oh, so this is all my fault. All right? It's my fault you didn't play catch with your father. That's what we're saying now? I have picked winners in the past. I have the shows to prove it. Sometimes he's 9,300. What was he at the Texas Open? Sometimes, it's ridiculous. He's just a flavor of the week. It's him. It's Harold Varner. It's like a Seb Straka or a Doc Redman. These guys that should be priced in the 6s or the low 7s. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Chat, I'm done talking about fucking Cameron Tringale. All right? Guy gets treated like he's Tony Finau, and he's not in the majors. He's lucky he's got his PGA Tour card for next year. Okay, how about narratives? I don't know what you're saying, Chad. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to me. All right? I liked what you did with your 20 lineups, 20 narratives. That was brilliant. I don't know what to tell you. It's a joke. Lighten up. Hey, screw you, Steve. My tweet. Im was a great pick last week, Nagel. Augie, you get it. What does Augie get? Hey, screw you, Charlie. Like Finau next week. Who's your favorite Giant of all time? I'm not talking about the Giants. Which one will be the best? Like, what's the best narrative? Just because it's the best narrative doesn't mean you pick the right guys for that narrative. Don't forget that, Chad. I don't know. Neo narrative was TM by me weeks ago. I think Tringale has most career earnings without a win. Yeah, congratulations. Rory next week. Sabatini? Okay, I'll give you that. All right. Are we done? I'm a little tired. I don't want to talk about Cameron Tringale with Chad. Anybody have any questions? Is anybody here? Sunday I'm going to FanDuel. Give me a guy. I'll put 50 on it. We will be partners. Okay, Steve. Thanks, Barry. Good luck to you, too. Good night, Charlie. Good night, Chad. Sanjay, Roger Sloan, 1-2. Maybe CJ. Thanks for checking out the show, CJ. Appreciate it. Steve, I don't know that yet. We're talking like for the Open? I don't know yet. I don't know that. Dan Brannon, a new viewer. Enjoyed it, Nagels. Let's ride this Warinsky train. Yeah, I don't know if it's a train. It's more of like a, I don't know, it's something you definitely fall off of. I don't know if it's a train, but it's, take a little ride. I don't know, like on a scooter. It may derail at any second. I have a fan. Go strip. Trolley. Yeah. Warinsky trolley. Yeah. Might go off the track real fast. A late Friday bogey. Falling off a few trains. I bet you have. All right. Are we done? I think we're done. Again, just a little retweet, a little like, a little something. Next week's the Open. Maybe we want to have a good show next week. All right, Steve. I don't know who's going to win yet. Not that I'm going to know by Sunday, but I need to hear about the golf course. Let the people do their work, and then I got to hear stuff, and then I see what makes sense to me. I don't think I like Brooks next week. Been a lot of frolicking around with Jenna this past week or so. Like, you got a major next week. What are we doing? Thanks, CJ. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Good luck this week. And I will talk to you next week for the Open. Let's fucking go. All right. Bye-bye.